I talked to my first love the other day for the first time in almost 20 years. And that conversation went well. It went way better than I expected. You see, you can tell yourself that you're healed from things. We talk about on this channel being healed or healing, because you're never quite healed from everything. But I can say that I'm at least healed from that situation. It was during high school. It was that first love. And I know most people say that when you're young and all that stuff, that love doesn't, you don't even know what love means. But I think that that is a great understatement, because love is what we make of it. That was love for what I knew love to be at the time. And it hurt like love when we ended things the way that things ended, especially since it wasn't really on the terms that I would have preferred. And that sent me down a spiral. And I had to let them know that. It made me feel, after that breakup, I felt like I wasn't worthy of being loved for years, like over a decade, like more than almost 2 decades, because I'm just really now at the point where now I feel like I've at least healed from that. I still have some other things I'm healing from, but I'm at least healed from that. And that made me feel unworthy. It made me feel like I could never find anybody who was going to love me. It wasn't ever going to be right. And it just led me down the path of depression and all the things that come with depression, because we weren't meant to be here by ourselves. And when you get that heartbreak, like that first heartbreak is heartbreak, but that first one, you don't know how to deal with it. You don't know how to cope. It's just you and your thoughts. It's just you and your thoughts, and you're just left to try to piece your heart back together. And I will say this, with each time it happens, even though it's never easy, quote unquote, but it will at least, you kind of like know you've had some practice at it. But that first heartbreak, it's nothing like it. Because you are young and you kind of just expect this is the way things are going to be. Like, I thought that was going to be my wife. I thought that was going to be Mrs. Logan. And as faith would have it, it wasn't. But I had to learn that rejection is protection. And this ain't no, diss to her or anyone else in my dating past, but rejection truly is protection. When we think that this is the way life is supposed to go, and then we're met with that harsh reality of, no, you really don't have that much of a say in this. Life is going to go the way that it goes. Life is going to do to you what it has done to all of us, which is unfortunately make a fool out of you sometimes. And I think about that now, and I love the life that I have now. And who's to say I would have had this same life with her or with anyone else from my past? And that's relationships, that's friends, all of that. So life is going to do what it is going to do to you. And you're going to get crazy glue and staple and bandages and duct tape and all that stuff to put your heart back together. But as long as your heart still beats, you're going to be able to make it. And you're going to find love. And if you don't find love from other people, at the least you love yourself. And that's the one thing I had to struggle with, and I just realized how to do, because that made me not love myself. That whole situation, that breakup, it made me not love myself for years. But now, the person that y'all met a couple months ago, when I first started this channel, this person loves himself. And I'll never abandon myself again. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another video courtesy of Life of Logan TV. I thank you all so much for tuning in. Please make sure, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you have already done that, I greatly appreciate you. Welcome to the Love Tribe, and we are going to keep this train going. Also, please make sure that you like the video, because come on now, why would you not like it? And make sure that you comment down below, if so inclined to, if anything resonated with you. And one more favor to ask of y'all, please make sure that you share this video with any and everyone who can use it. And that is everyone occupying this here floating orb called Earth. I appreciate you all so much, and I will talk to you later. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.